that's because we're going back to a new regular show review. And if you want this one, go and check it out. And we are back with the last 3 episodes of season 5. Yep, we are finishing season 5. The last 3 episodes of season 5. This season has been something, I can say. Definitely a really good season. And again, I'll definitely say that again once we get to the last episode of this review. But yeah, we start with the first one of the 3 in this review. And yeah, it starts with Skips going into his house and doing all these different things to focus. And then he opens some letters and he actually says a thing from his cousin Quips. And it's actually an invitation to his wedding. Yeah, he's actually getting married. And yeah, goes over to the door and telling Skips that Quips wants him to be his best man because he doesn't have any other friends to be his best man for the wedding. And yeah, Mordecai and Rigby doing some snacks, and of course they overhear Skips talking to the Wings place, but they're not being able to do any of the wings that Skips was wanting to do for Quips. And then, of course, they talk of a plan of where they can actually try to get some stuff, and it's actually, which I'm pretty sure is a party that I remember seeing The Simpsons do. You know, like Homer did. You know, that one episode where they did that huge party. But yeah, it's definitely a very interesting party, and yeah, we see this birthday party going on that Quips is doing as the clown, and yeah, these kids are getting not entertained, and even drag him away too, and saying to the kids that they saw nothing, and they're all scared, and they take him to this limo, but it was actually Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, and Rigby that dragged him. Even put a ball and chain on him too. Like, yeah, that was something I would definitely say, and of course he likes that. And again, Skips is just trying to call in the different wing joints. While they're bowling, yeah, he's still trying to call. When they're doing go-karts, still trying to call. Doing paintball, still trying to call. Doing this limo, still trying to call. So on and so forth. Just trying to call every single one, and none of them is available for them to get the wings. I do feel very bad for Skips, because again, he's just really wanting to do this for his cousin. And even doing this whole blindfold thing with Quips, and talk to Mordecai and Rigby that there is no wings. No wing place is available. But then they're like, why don't you try the first wing place again? That we've seen them there before. And yeah, goes over to the guy at the counter, wondering if they can get some wings. But of course, there's a private party. And then he's again just begging to help a guy out. And of course, Quips is wanting some of the wings. But of course, he says that it's just paper or napkins. And of course, he's trying to say this is a joke, right? Say this is a joke. He's again just feel bad for Quips as well. And again, Skips is just saying sorry to him, which then Muscle Man says that he knows a place that they have not tried, and it's this Wings for Real Men place in the swamp. And yeah, these guys come over to him wondering what they're doing here, and showing this Inferno Wing Challenge, free wings for life. And again, just saying that you wouldn't be able to handle it. You know, doing that rough talk. And seeing these people that ended up dying from this challenge as well. And Skips says that he will do the challenge. And they bring in this very flaming hot bowl in for them. And of course, Quips is trying to tell him that he doesn't need to do this. And yeah, he's just eating it and just feeling the pain as well. Like, yeah, just feeling the pain each one that he's eating. And his tongue as well is getting on fire too. And yeah, those guys are just laughing that gave him the wings, and he is just not looking so good. But he's got three more, and then he ends up in this realm, this fiery realm, and sees these three last wings, the last three wings he needs to eat, and yeah, managed to get one off the edge, and having to fight the others and biting them, and again just struggling, and managed to get some of the sauce, dipping sauce on one of them, and manages to cause rain to come, and manages to win the challenge. But except if you're in your fancy, like what? Like that is totally not fair. I mean, he definitely deserves the wings for that. He definitely deserves the wings for surviving that. But no, of course they're saying that he doesn't deserve it. So they end up taking some of the wings anyway. Yeah, I mean, for real, that's just not fair. And yeah, they had a good time eating. And then we see Quips's wife as well, and saying that she ate at that private party, ate so much wings. Yeah, she definitely seems very nice, I would say. Then we go to the next episode, and it's another good one. And it starts with Mordecai and Rigby just all sleepy while CJ and Eileen is just giving them some camping equipment and showing this Camp Champ Deluxe tent that CJ bought. And very cute on giving Mordecai a kiss as well. Like I said, I just really do prefer CJ over Margaret. CJ is just way better than Margaret was. I'm just saying. And yeah, they end up leaving, and they're entrusting them to set the campsite up for them to go camping. And yeah, they end up backing over the complete brand new tent that CJ just bought. And they're like, we have to go and get another one. And yeah, they go to this employee that's just eating the trail mix and see the tent, but it's $2,000, $200. And yeah, going to Benson and trying to say of wanting some more work, and he's like, "Aren't you supposed to be camping?" And of course, yeah, he doesn't say, oh, wanting to give them the money. And yeah, they end up leaving anyway and trying to do some part time jobs like this hot dog vendor, doing these signs, doing this vile parking, and just doing all these different activities as well that just doesn't end up so good, even when we think that it's ended up so well. And then CJ calls and she's wondering if they got the tent set up yet. And yeah, just saying that they haven't. And Muscle Man actually says that there's a way for him to get the money, and that is to mud wrestle with Starla and her sister. And yeah, they're at the contest and see all these other people. And yeah, we see them coming in, and yeah, seeing of how they managed to beat all the others. And of course, Benson and the others come because they were entertained. They're like, "Oh yeah, we need to go." When they heard about Mordecai and Rigby gonna be doing some mud wrestling, then they come up with a plan for them not to get touched. And yeah, that ends up failing because they opening a can of soda and drinking from it. Like, dang, Benson. Like, dang, you are cruel. And yeah, they are just getting pounded, literally pounded. Each one of them just getting pounded, and one time after another, even Starla jumping and smussing him as well, and yeah, grabbing on top of Starla's hair and throwing these signs on top of them, and making this tornado with the mud, and spinning that actually causes Mordecai to Rigby actually to win. And CJ and Eileen end up going to the campsite, and they're like, "What happened?" And they're like, "They had trouble setting up the tent." Like, yeah, they are all casted up. And then we go to the last episode of season 5. Yes, the final episode of the season. And it is a really, really good episode. A really good way to end the season. And very sweet as well. And yeah, it starts with Eileen, CJ, and Mordecai and Rigby playing game night. And Benson is getting angry with Mordecai and Rigby about this mail that they needed to get rid of. And sees this trophy, so-called trophy for Rigby, and this mail from this dating website, this couple corral. But of course, yeah, he doesn't. Mordecai doesn't need that couple corral anymore because he's got CJ, so he deletes his account. And it's like, do you mean to press no? And he's like, yes, or no, or trying to delete his account. And Eileen actually mentions of how, and they actually talk about how, to come to think of it, CJ and Mordecai have been with each other for quite a while now, and he actually talked about of how, have they ever gone on an actual real date? And yeah, they realized to each other that they haven't even done a proper actual romantic date yet. And later on, Mordecai shows Rigby this cool charm that shows all these different activities that CJ and Mordecai have done. And again, more mail Benson is angry with, but it's more new mail from that whole couple corral that he deleted his account from. And yeah, Benson actually giving some good advice of what Mordecai should do for with his present, which yeah, pretty good. And Eileen talking with CJ and actually talking about of a really good dessert that they can try to get Mordecai. And yeah, we see them eating or at the restaurant, very cute with each other. And this lady comes over to Mordecai saying that he's got a call. And yeah, it's that guy, it's the owner of the couple corral, and he's saying that he wants him back. And then he comes out in person, like, and trying to get him to dump CJ. Like, again, he's trying to be realistic. Like, dude, I don't need your website anymore. I got somebody, right? Like, this guy, this this owner of this website that's trying to get Mordecai to break up with CJ. Like, yeah, he's got a problem. And again, just trying to get him to leave him alone. And then we see this call and just making excuses. Both of each other keep making excuses, and then this guy is just trying to get Mordecai to break up once again with CJ, and then Mordecai trying to stall while trying to get Rigby to help get the present, and yeah, CJ just talking about on taking this block, but then he does a run and calls Eileen to say about the changing plans. And yeah, running with each other and making it to this fountain, making a wish, which then Rigby sees them. And again, we see that whole guy again. Like, dude, that guy needs to leave those two alone. For real. He just got to leave those two alone. And yeah, Rigby and Eileen actually bump into each other. And both calling on where they need to be taken. And yeah, they see on this dock, which yeah, really romantic looking for both of them, and saying this is why with all those excuses. Again, very cute. And then that guy, like for real, this guy, he's got some issues. Because again, he's just saying of how his site is not going so well because of people getting together and stuff. I mean, dude, like, why do you have to go after Mordecai, at least? Like, he's found somebody. He don't need your website anymore. And even trying to break him up with this bazooka, and yeah, the it's not you, it's me, it says on it. And ends up getting Mordecai all injured. And again, CJ is angry, and yeah, she is furious, and she turns very all cloudy as well, telling him to leave them alone, and destroys this blimp, which causes the guy to blow up. I mean, good riddance for him trying to break them up. and then she's thinking that Mordecai is seriously hurt, but he's not, and she loves the present that he got, and yeah, it actually got mushed into a heart, which she likes it even more. And she's like, I think my present got destroyed by the explosion, and the Sarah Kiss as well. And Rigby or Eileen actually is the one that took the dessert and gave it to Rigby. Yeah, so it ends both with both of them of the two. For both Eileen, it ends very good with Eileen and Rigby, and CJ and Mordecai. And again, that is the last episode of season 5. Definitely a really good way to end the season. And again, crazy how we just got season 6, 7, and then 8 to go. We are getting there. And definitely looking forward to seeing how the other seasons will go, especially the movie as well. But yeah, definitely season 5. Overall, season 5, I'll give it a really good ranking. Definitely a really good season. Most definitely. Probably one of my favorite seasons as well. Definitely had a lot of good episodes I enjoyed. Definitely excited to see how season 6 is and the other seasons will go. So yeah, if you enjoyed,